Gives some information away. Nuki going to be called upon here with the frenzy. Actually ignores the dash, but 10 still finds the opening. Sentinels trying to carve their way into A site right now, and Mixwell left to do nothing but sit inside screens. Now the poison orb going to go up, and that's going to potentially give a lot more control over to Sentinels as the spike is planted.
Let's see how much ground they can get. Like the springboard back in. Shazam does not care for it. He's leaning forward, catches the CT push from Mixwell as Dapper looking towards that playback through from the T side, that flank that will be coming in. We saw it slowly building with a Vova over that side, but he's got support, he's got Kellogg's here as well. But Sentinels, boys, they're a little different, they just don't miss. This is clean. The only one to draw blood so far is a Vova, that's 2. But there's an army in the way. This isn't going to happen. 8 HP, the dream's dead, Tens has got it, that's the first. Sentinels pick up where they left off.
Cross as well, Kellogg's going to be called upon in mid here.
Okay, gets out, might play in Nuki a little. Didn't quite get the pickup he wanted, and damage not quite being done until then. Coldamenta going to draw blood over by Mailroom, and they are actually greeting the challenge in towards middle, keeping them just at arm's length, maybe just far enough for those rifles to ring through. But bear in mind, statistically speaking, and just by every account statistically, and any way you want to look at this, G2 should be able to convert this round, but those SMGs, when brought up nice and close, if they can keep pressuring mid, can still do damage. Now again, this pressure is between Nuki and Kellogg's.
Kellogg's actually backed all the way away from this, and Six still forcing his way in here. Actually getting way closer. Vova has to be called upon for a gravity well there. And Sentinels closing the distance here. It's going to be really difficult. Kellogg's is down to 2 HP.
Yeah, this is good though. Nice aim from him, but now he's under severe scrutiny. He's going to be eventually found. Vova's got his back though, and this is good trading. Dapper, great work. Big damage. Wants to pressure CT. Why not get in there? Get in their faces! Nuki, he's got it. And there's one back.
Be very careful here. Again, the Viper wall up. Sick actually opens up straight away onto Kellogg's.
Look, you can get away with that against others, but the aim on the Sentinel side is just unrelenting. Mixwell's going to have to deal with this as well now. Tens on the other side. He knows what's around that corner, but he's got Nuki by his side, so it's not so bad just yet. Actually, even gets to back away. Lovely utility work, but does he dare double down? Nuki wants it, sticks around for it. This isn't bad, but this is still such a bloody battle as Sick wins that final fight, and now suddenly the site is open, ready for the taking of 3v2. And there's going to be the ult to just allow that ferrying of the spike across safely. They can just sit the time ticking so favorably towards Sentinels. Vova shows where he is now, pulls attention, but shows that he's also off it. Dips away, but that allows Coldamenta. Finds a bit of space towards Dapper, but bear in mind there is one player who is the safety net, but that is going to be Zoms. Has to give away position, but he will get a Vova. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That's a lot of utility getting sent out here by Nuki just to try and slow down this push or try and regain some control.
Nice,
Actually, Tens will find 2 there. Tens and Zoms full.
Yeah, that's so well done by Nuki. Finally taking a little bit of, I guess, proactive play towards middle, even though he's been pretty much dictated to by that man. Even just the audio cue forced his hand earlier on, and now Shazam is not done yet. He still has to do some more, because Dapper just got caught off trying to play up towards A. Can Shaz do something miraculous here? Knives out. It's time to go. Has to find the player just around that corner. He knows what he's got to do. And no, it's not worked out well. Coldamenta, lovely. They could overwhelm here so easily, though. Yeah, there it is. That's the problem. There it is, Tens!
Oh, my word.
Welcome to NA Valorant, boys. It hits different out here. That's an op now gone. They've got the site to themselves. Keep in mind, Shaz was holding that rotation, too. They're going to be so aware of where people are. Shaz can now get that spike plant. They're going to be getting the res back up. It's all 5 standing now against 3. And this is just panic stations galore. Oh, look at this play coming out. Dapper is just a rock for this side. And you had no right getting this round, but it looks like it's theirs unless Coldamenta wants to clutch this one out. A 1v3 now presented. And he's got to get this done, but it ain't easy. And it's not going to happen. Dapper and Sentinels.
And that's the thing. As soon as those weapons come through, even with the lockdown.
I love this. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, this is bursty as well. Hold on. This is going to be real pacey. Tens, man. Who needs any further flashes when you've got him and that Lear? Sick has his back, but it's a Vova to isolate the first. Capitalized on the second, and it ain't over yet. G2 still holding strong, but Shazam is the only one to find success, and that's in middle. So now look what remains. Shazam and Dapper. And if G2, if you fumble this one, you're going to be in the bin for it. But Dapper's going to take the time to maybe investigate a little deeper. Say, Shaz, hold on, give me a sec. I'm a work. Let me get some work done. Because keep in mind, I don't think Kellogg's is going to be considering this for a second or two. There's going to be that internal clock. Wow, he's actually already thinking about it. Dapper. Yeah, well done, Kellogg's. Great decision making there. And G2. angle on that. This is just pixels apart here. The spray, it's not beautiful, but it does find intended target. Shaz, though, this man's on a mission. Take down Heaven control. Can't quite get it that time, though. Nuki, once again, steadfast, holds Heaven. Look at that spike.
Yeah, my eyes go straight towards over here. Obviously, Sick does have that wall to get himself safe passage. That's it, the Cosmic Divide going to come up as well. Just to make absolutely sure elsewhere, Nuki will find 10s, but again, it's just to allow Sick and Zoms access to B site here. Avova tucked up behind and Coldamenta in hell.
This corner, Sick and Zoms. One back site, one towards main. The first challenge. It falls, no trade. Kellogg's is going to go down. There's nothing more. It's Nuki.
Vested into this round, though, considering Tens has got the upgrade now. You got Nuki just with the showstopper, no main weapon, and he's going to get absolutely ripped apart there. Shazam finds the opener. Mixwell will trade it out. Sentinels look to pile on the pressure.
Yeah, they do. Mixwell isn't alone here. Coldamenta apparently had his back. What is Sentinels doing? How are they converting some of these rounds, potentially? There's 3 now left. Great work from Zoms. We didn't expect the follow-up from Avova. Now a 3v2. Up in the hands of Kellogg's and Avova with the rifle. But the site is completely under wraps by Sentinels. Post plant now, 2 rifles collected, put into the hands of Tens. Dapper, Sick, all just fine. Tens going to put himself as the tip of the spear to swing if needed. As Kellogg starts to maybe have a little look around, start his foray into this. Avova just starting to lean through, and Tens caught one. And now Kellogg's, yeah, run as much as you might. They're not going to let you leave. Sentinels!
For Dapper that's keeping him.
All right, Avova, what have you got for us? You have every player coming your way. You are in danger, you are under threat, and you're dead. Shazam, he doesn't need to see you to find you. He puts him to bed. Kisses him goodnight and says, see you in the next half. But 3 now stand. Coldamenta, Nuki, Mixwell. Spike now planted. And they have the way to work back in. They have so little information on this side of the map as well, playing back in from that A side. Shazam, happy to look towards Heaven as well. Look for that drop down from Rafters. Coldamenta is up there. Then it'll be Sick. Gets the first optional follow-up. It's going to be Tens supporting him. And now just old Nuki, and they know where he is, and they're going to start hunting him down. Nuki, though, denies for now. For time, High Pocket's starting to dwindle down. He's got 3 more to find. This feels almost impossible.
It is absolutely impossible here. Nuki has to find another one before the way in, but Zoms will stop that from happening.
Very much in the lead, but now it's the turn of G2 to breathe the aggressors. And speaking of, Kellogg's first man forward, joined by Nuki, takes out Sick, and it's quick. He's going to keep on going forward, and Zoms, back of sight, somehow manhandles 2. The third, not too far for him. But the site just precariously in control. Kellogg's, it wasn't pretty, but he gets the job done. That's 3 for him this round, and now a 3v2. Dapper and Shazam. And Shaz has found a little bit of timing to this.
Got ahead of Avova.
Hold on. Shazam, if he can find this on his own. That spike plant now denied. Avova catches the rotation, and now the fight is going to be between Shazam and Avova. Shazam, you're a nasty, nasty player right now in the 1v1. Kellogg's has already found 3, and it's to save it. Shazam! Just breaking hearts.
My God.
Shaz is just that bit better. I think that was a let's go, baby.
It looked like it. I'm not a great lip reader.
No, but it's a classic. It's a classic. To have a rivalry, and right now at 9-4 after that pistol. Uphill time now. G2 just being put in the blender. Shaz wants to free farm. Get those knives coming out nice and early. And he's going to do it again. Flawless Prime Gaming.
Whether or not we've got anything from the playbook we're going to see them be able to find success with, but I think maybe just spotting actually on that jump. He did actually, yeah. Kellogg's going to walk right through the snake by both of them, but Mixwell will close down the kill. They have control of B site now. Look how quickly the flank comes through though. Coldamenta still posted outside A main. No information here. He's effectively lost in this lurk right now. Sentinels could find a straight 3v3 if they're quick about this retake.
See it. Tens quickly on it. Gets the tag, not the frag. Sick though, follows up well. That's Avova now gone. 3v2. And now a double stack towards that CT side is going to make it tricky for Shaz to find a clean entry. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Mixwell, good catch on that. Sick has got himself an upgrade here. So that's 1. And Kellogg's is now on red alert. A little worried, but Coldamenta's got his back. There it is, G2. And it's going to be right about now. Kellogg's on in, Nuki to follow him, Mixwell not far behind. The site is going to be theirs. This is postured for a retake almost instantaneously, but Dapper down a little ahead of the spike plant, so it's not too bad. 6 aim is sharp today. Kellogg's feels the brunt of it as we already have Nuki going walkabouts, but the problem is you got Zoms ready and waiting. They're reading you like a book. They're about to close this chapter if you don't pick up the pace. Look at this, Sick just walks back in. This is my site. Get out, 11-5. Rifle, the hero rifle on Coldamenta. Shazam. Oh, God, they line up. Don't make him just ring the bell. That's too easy. Frags, make it a third. He's putting on a show. Make it so easy. He looks so comfortable. And the last two, not really a threat right now.
Nuki's still bottom mid. Sheriff in hand. Paint still available, but again, at this point, there's no real value in doing any damage to the economy of Sentinels. Spam comes through from Shazam. Condiment will find one, but don't expect Sentinels now to be over-peaking on this. Oh, he's just swallowed the barrel there. Yeah, another 3v.
Man.
The fourth for Shazam. Is he good for the ace? Little eco farm just to close things out.
There it is.
That's on the back of, obviously, Sick falling in mid. There's no building pressure on the back of it.
But right now, Sentinels have sent more than a message. They want to create that dynasty they were talking about. This would be a good first step. Clean start in the groups. While opening nade, Ten's going to be suffering off the back, but doesn't really yield. Has to be forced to kneel by Coldamenta. And the space gets taken, or does it? Shazam waiting, always so patient, but the flank coming out from Kellogg's could be good, but the timing's even better for Shaz. There's the trade, though. Nuki's got him. Puts him back. Zom's backside now. He's got 4 players coming his way. One left, one right, one up top. They're just about everywhere, and he can't deal with all those angles. Too many to find as Dapper. Your last one, a little further out. Up through those vents, but he's being watched. Kellogg's eyes trained on it. And he's going to at least get the reward from that.
Just completely unfazed.
Oh, it just doesn't make you feel good. And that star is going to be making Shaz smile like the Cheshire Cat already. 2 big stars. Zom's like, well, look, we'll let you have a nice couple of rounds. Your aim's feeling good. We're going to shut it down. Sentinels just flexing.
Sick in position as well. Nuki on the other side here. We'll find Shazam, and Ten's there also.
Yeah, this is potentially tradable on the A side, but we have to look towards the actual site hit that is starting to come on through. So this is going to be starting building up. Tens has found Nuki, so there was that trade over towards A, but the spike is going to be going down on the other side. So that's now planted Kellogg's. Can he slip just behind enemy lines? No, but he can find a... Well, I thought it was a decent fight, but Zoms is still fighting the good fight for Sentinels. It's a 3v3 post-plant, and G2 aren't in bad spots here. Mixwell, Coldamenta, and Avova still standing, and Mixwell wants to retake that space towards that yellow. Maybe see if anyone's going to slip on through. He's seen enough. That's just a little too much shown. And Mixwell, this is the Mixwell you need to start seeing if you're a G2 fan. There he is. This looks like a murder scene. Oh, he's heard all the steps here. Tens is in the prime position, sees one, actually falls away. Doesn't outstay his welcome. Boombot comes in and Coldamenta.
It's a big trade. Great
trade in. This a Mixwell is right up mid. Catching Sick, and now this is getting a bit of a problem. Shaz is on an island. The other 2 players for Sentinels are not here. But Shazam, ice cold. Waiting patiently and has to play this out to perfection. Can't do it. Kellogg's has got his number, and there it is. Site's now open for business, and this could be a huge round for G2 to convert here in the bonus.
Dapper and Zoms trying to get something done on the way back in. Kellogg's will actually fall. A little overzealous there, trying to
spike planted.
Hold on to control there, but Coldamenta trades it back out. Nuki follows up. Zoms will fall. G2 go 3 up.
Take this deep space, which they're still vying for. Shazno on the off, though, is going to be the difference maker. Going to get it, but there's a trade. No! Gets out with his life. 10 still posted up in position. Tries to fall away off the back of the Lear and leaves Dapper in a little bit of a corner. Nuki pries him out of it. G2 still on the move here. 4v4. How much more can they pressure this? Shaz on the back lines and Tens. He's just waiting around this corner. Shaz is watching this. Just eagle eyes from up above. Tens gets aggressive! Rings the bell, finds 2, Nuki and Avova gone as Mixwell now a 1v4 beckoning, and it ain't happening. Sick with a good closer.
Zoms actually did get revealed there.
Here we go.
Does go up to catch it. No, Shazam! We'll find Coldamenta actually on that B lane peak.
He's everywhere. He just shown presence to A that prior round. Now he's over here, keeping himself very viable, but Zoms gets picked off, and that's going to force Shazam in a bad position. Mixwell's pressure through mid now catches that rotation, that fallback, but Sick now on the site. He needs to live up to that name. Keep control of this. Support's on the way. They've re-garnered that space in middle. Tens is the one there.
They're kind of solo pushing right now.
Off angles and Tens. Yeah,
too
sounds about right for a disaster. Tens going to readjust now. Still pressure comes in. Nuki on the flyby.
Hey.
Going to put it down. It's still a 2v2 here. Keep in mind, Coldamenta has his ult. Nuki, I mean, he's just got a gun, and that's normally enough. He's been pulling off 1v2s, but look at this retake positioning from Sentinels. Right around the back, and actually Dapper's quite far ahead here. He's made some good progress. And timing is everything. Coldamenta hasn't considered it until now. Dapper is right next to him, clears the right side. He's on the left. Coldamenta holds him back as sick. The next step forward finds him, and now it's a 1v1. Nuki has been god tier over on this side of the map. But Six a bit of a legend himself. Taps the spike, falls away, looks for that pixel out of place, looks for Nuki, and Nuki finds him! This scoreline is starting to look real good for G2. He could be getting away with being the guillotine in this. 3 players around this corner. That's one. It's only one. A second's difference in Coldamenta. May have gotten that kill, but he's quick. And now it's a 4v3. Coldamenta, Nuki, and Kellogg's. The death ball now going roaming.
Take flight.
Again, Res available. I'm not sure actually how feasible it is with Shazam dying on top of Tube. So you can see G2 actually pausing for a moment here. And whether or not the awareness is that Sentinels potentially try and get that back.
Oh, I like this. If they catch some rotations here, you're going to have
30 seconds left.
Sova can just keep drawing their attention over towards A, right? Make a bit of noise, see if maybe they can catch some of these players, but you can see that intuition maybe making them question this, and there it is, already going to find the bigger. Nuki's now gone down. Do they expect a second kill? Looks good. Spray adjust, but the trades are so effective here for Sentinels. They've kept themselves in the right positions.
10 seconds
and what does Coldamenta get to do with this? Spikes deep in enemy territory. 6 seconds left. Have a little go for it. Not going to happen. Well done. Fine. Still alive. He's got Dapper kind of having his back here. Wall goes in. Wants to at least give himself a chance at a gap here, but he's been chipped away at. Now Dapper going to pick up that mantle. Good damage towards Kellogg's, but he does manage to keep his life. 10 still living in the depths here. Unable to quite pop into this, and there's the ult coming out as a response.
G2 fantastic control on site, actually.
Brilliant.
Big swing and a miss. Avova will get the better of him there, and Avova finds a second as well. Sick will fall.
Yeah, now the last 3, where are they at? We've got a couple, or at least one coming around on the flank. That's Shazam. Coldamenta up in towards Nest. It's Kellogg's to find 10, so now down to just 2. Zombs down noted, now spotted, does get Kellogg's, but in the meantime, Shaz lost life, and it will be an unfavorable situation for Zombs, and they're going to have to suck it up. G2 are right back into this. That's going to be 6-2 on the board, Hypok. Have we actually got a game on our hands now?
I mean, it's looking that way. This is a fantastic start from G2. And
the 2 players rotating.
Oh,
That'd
no,
be
look at
perfect.
this.
Let's see what Mixwell can do here, though. He has to catch this one. There it is. Great work from him. And now the other 3 from Sentinels are on an island, but it is 3, and one of them is 10s. Arguably one of the best in the world, just on the other side of this. And there he is waiting. Dapper by his side. Guns locked and loaded. 10 seconds. It looks like G2 have run out of time, run out of options, and run out of players.
All for the time being. G2 not going to wait on that to come down, actually. And Zombs will find the spike carrier. Kellogg's unable to trade initially and will get revealed by the recon bolt, so has to back away. The spike in control of Sentinels right now.
That's the big one again. Now more time. Last time the frag came in through middle so late. Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable. Maybe could have done more with that, and now he's feeling a little silly, but can he still make it work? Yeah, it looks good. Nuki does find Dapper, but now it's just going to be Nuki. Oh my word. 2 more though, Nuki. Do you still have it in you? Rez comes in. He can't get it done. 10s. Pretty.
Mixwell on the only rifle here.
Oh dear. Here we go, Nuki. Oh, Nuki! He's just leapt into the arms and he's got the frag onto Shaz. But where's the rest? There they are. Kellogg's picks up the pace just as Nuki left off. And it's a 4v3. Dapper, Sick, and Zombs are baffled. Scratching their head. Sick can't quite adjust the spray well enough on the second. And now 2 stand. Dapper and Zombs fired up trying to get that wall down for a quick bit of vision. But no one falls foul instantly. Zombs finds the first. Kellogg's. Oh, Zombs is nasty right now. The 1v1. Coldamenta, 8 bullets. Zombs on the other side. Coldamenta, he sees him, he gets him. It's G2 with a solid lead here. Make it out. That should be though. Spike, make yourself towards the side.
Avova is straight down mid though. He's going to find this 1v1 with Zombs, and actually Zombs going to win it. That's a big one. Kellogg's actually going to try and follow up on this. You can see though, Zombs still wise to it. He finds a second now. All this control, G2 have to force their way onto site.
Yeah, and no one's letting that happen. Shaz is still looking for those angles, and it's Mixwell. 1v5, not going to happen. A knife comes out.
Okay.
Can North America stop stepping Europe?
Zombs, again, great awareness to find that first. Just keep forcing the issue.
Cheeks.
Oh,
just
no.
Yeah, big job here. Not an easy one. Utility already coming through. Now he can actually rain death from. Oh no.
Oh no.
The timing. Timing, how is he alive? He's not for much longer. 24 HP, just about makes out, and they want to capitalize. Look at them, hounding him down straight in on that one, and the follow-up! Tens just runs down Coldamenta 2. This is problems now for G2. This is where they're clutching at straws. You're not feeling it now. Rifles left by the side. Nuki, though, picks up the pace and the pieces as Tens goes down, but the spike is planted.
3v3 Nuki up in the top site here, but and Zom's controlling B main and in a position actually to use these snake bites. The lineup set up, sick. Just needs to buy a little time here, a little bit of chip damage done, but the wall goes up. They're able to negate that straight away. Zoms finds one with a snake bite, Shazam finds the last. Sentinels convert the bonus 2.
Gavova did. Kellogg's does have the op out in play, so that's something that could be different, and that is it!
Finds it there. The wall comes up actually on the outside of the tube, and Kellogg's will actually find it. Okay, sticks the res there. Coldamenta will respond of over towards B, will find Shazam.
Out of this, Tens. How much space can you get them? Swing on it. Okay, that's not bad. Second Dapper takes down the front line. This is no problem. Coldamenta doing what he can. But now it's a 2v3. Any more, Tens is still working forward. This man will put the weight of the world on his shoulders for his side, but there's a player close by. Sees Kellogg's, expects a swing from Coldamenta. He reads him so well. Tens is just going God mode. And now the 2v2. He's working out every single... Has he just read his position? But the timing is just off. Nuki does him by a second, and there it is. Safety found. Out, right back in it, Shaz.
They're brute forcing.
Yeah, it looks like Mixwell, though, he was not really ready for that. It was a bit of a, I guess, a lazy-ish clear on it. It outdone, and then some. In response, you can see all the ults coming down, and they actually both connect in the end. Coldamenta did find Sick, even at the very last go of it, which actually gives the player advantage back over to G2.
Oh no! Oh, Coldamenta and Nuki swing on the back of that Owl drone. It's left to Zoms and Shazam here. Zoms with a Viper's Pit of his own, but right here it's going to be difficult. I mean, needs another kill in order to get that online, but the spike tucked just behind serving. Gallows will find one there. Zoms will trade one out, but 4 HP, just a matter of time. Of over. Sentinels looking to secure. Actually, Nuki wins a 1v1 with Dapper on the flank here. Shazam, he's found a second, Lauren.
Nuki just straight up clotheslined him, and now a 5v3. This retake looks like it's got legs, but 10 still stands, so I won't run him out just yet. And diving on in. Oh, out of nowhere, Sick just gets surprised. Just didn't expect Kellogg's, and now we're down to just 10s, and he's fallen. It's going to be 11 on the board. It dipped away for a while. This could be the resurgence, so that's the start. Kellogg's already getting off to a cracking beginning. Nuki to follow. This is looking like they're about to put a bow on it for at least this map and get ready for that third. Couldn't imagine a better way to see these two giants clash, but there's still Dapper, Sick, and Tens. But A is just looking closed for business.
Absolutely. Mixwell again in the position. Tens will actually find a response.
Let's go.
Of over though, they're in position. Look at that, Kellogg's with another 3-piece to close things out. G2, 13-8 on map 2 here, Lauren.
Through here to maybe reset history. We'll find out. But now we're live into this one. And things are all going swimmingly so far, but back in the site, the first battle. Kellogg's going to find one, but Shazam is right there, as is Dapper. It's a 2-for-1 trade-out.
Oh, actually, straight away, G2 call an audible here. They're going to try and drift through garage towards C. Coldamenta can't get lost with that spike right now of over. Trying to find space elsewhere, guarantee this entry. A little bit of damage actually to force Zoms away, so G2 will be able to pick up control initially. Actually, Coldamenta hesitant to plant here, and look at this stack up here.
Hold on, Avova really has his moments on this map. Oh, just had to hit the reload, but he did so much damage. But now just Coldamenta, a 1v2. Mixwell did find Shaz, now Coldamenta, the timing, he's dead! 10s on the swing. He does have
Dapper in as well.
Dapper, exactly, just down in that pocket down below. Turns the flash a little early, but Dapper's still just fine. Gets one on Nuki, can't follow up. Good trade for Coldamenta there, but the problem is Shazam's right here towards Kellogg's. This is now a problem. It's not feeling so good. Avova, outdone by Shazam. This is the bonus, so you're meant to be working towards Mixwell. Can't do it either, and it's looking disastrous now. Have drawn rotations. I mean, you can put a lot of faith in Tens, though. He's still pretty solid with that off, but now Six going to lean on in. Going to actually get one as well. The spray doesn't quite connect for the second, but Zoms has his back as well. Avova's now gone. Kellogg's looking a little isolated on the side. He needs some support here. He only gets the trade in the end. It's a 4v2. These trades are so effective for Sentinels.
Especially with Dapper's utility still in position here. Give away exactly what's about to happen. There you go, Mixwell will actually hop into the first. Nuki will remove the second.
30 seconds left.
Actually, the Hunter Fury comes through. Dapper will find a kill anyway, but Nuki called upon now, and all of C-Long control is in favor of Sentinels.
Okay, Dapper, how much have you got here, though? You've got a lot of pressure coming your way. Outdone eventually, but here's the next layer. Sick, holding long. That's a dirty angle to try and clear. It's so nasty. And now his Zom's on the swing through on CT. He does get traded out on, but the numbers are still so favorable to Sentinels. A 3v2. Nuki and Avova. Now looking for that next step. Avova can be good here, but that player on logs is just in the most unreadable position. There it is. Shaz just breaks the back of any hope the G2 are trying to build here. And Nuki, he's done for. Sentinels are putting on a show.
Here.
This is looking pretty terrible for G2.
It is. Another shot at it, another bite to the cherry. Kellogg's. Here shows Nuki's towards Dapper that time. Here comes everyone else though. Sick, straight on it. Life on the line. It's very good. They get on the first and they're just working away at G2 as they try and step towards the site. Arez comes out slowly but surely. Those Zombs now flashed up. Has a problem with this one. It's Mixwell to capitalize as well towards CT. Finally, G2 making some work out of it. One on the board. Not moving. Not giving it away. And now he knows something's up. Two players working forward, one still towards Garage, maybe looking to exploit that rotation would be Nuki. But Zombs is there now to back up Dapper. And Shaz did find Nuki, so that lurk's now removed. Kellogg's and the boys on C feeling a little silly here, not able to make the connection they wanted. Kellogg's is doing the best he can, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not. And Coldamenta, a little late to the party, but going to take down two. Maybe a little overzealous on the peaks and some curious positioning from Tens. Still on the backside and middle, just not going to expect it, are you? And tucked in the corner, it's going to be Sick, and it's going to be another for Sentinels. This one's looking all but over. The strike. Maybe not, it's 9-1. Up and over, Kellogg's! Just swats him out the air! Tens is so just nasty with everything he does. He's still aggressing. He's knocking down Sewer, falls away just to get out of the eyes of that dog, and now can re-aggress on it. Six on the flank, he's in the spawn! They're making it hurt now, just a chokehold on G2, sending him back. This is all but over, Sentinels.
My way.
Staring down the back. This is so good. Tens doesn't even wait for the audio cue there.
10-1.
Oh my god.
And the play from Sick. And look at the spam. Shaz. Oh, Sick still going. There's no rest. There's no room for air. This shouldn't be allowed on Twitch.
No, this is absolutely relentless. Finally, the lockdown going to be invested here. And Avova actually will find some damn. I don't think Sentinel's too bothered about the outcome of this round in particular. Zombs creep towards the G2 spawn. Actually coming back in here. Dapper going to find Nuki. Avova on the other side of this wall will find another kill. Kellogg's actually flanking on the backside, but Zom's still alive and kicking. Finds a spike, finds a second. Kellogg's will fall. Mixwell, 17 HP in a 1v2.
14 seconds. Clock beginning to rot. Mixwell turns the corner. Zoms is there. Definitely caught some of us off guard. Kellogg's trying to catch someone off guard, but Six having none of it. He does not care. He sends him right back like, don't worry, boys, you'll have a break soon. I'll try and get this over to you nice and quick. Three still stand, and the A hit looks like at least being toyed with. Some audio cues given, but they peel away.
Avova's got himself all the way to the bottom of C-Long. He's going to hear this information, should pull the rotation from G2, see if he can find anything on the way in.
Oh.
Actually, the trigger discipline is perfect here.
How long does he hold this? Till right about then. Pulls the trigger on 10, but now he knows there's another. Wait, what?
He was in astral form. He didn't hear
no
it at all.
Idea. Absolutely clueless, and this gets spun on its head. Avova maybe being the lifeline, at least for a couple more rounds. Dapper, though, first step in, and it's a good, and 40 more seconds to play with. He's got time. He's about to have a spike as well. Does he?
Just do a split.
Slip back to CT? No, he can't.
Oh, I was going to say. If Dapper went for the push there, actually the opportunity to open this up. Yeah, exactly.
I thought maybe he'd slip back in for that CT push, but no.
Still going to find a 1v1.
Right, he is finding that 1v1. Now he's being encroached on by Avova, who's the absolute difference maker, and timing's everything. Dapper now needs to turn, and Avova saved it. He's given them just one breath in this. More than just one. And Kellogg's going to try and sit in on that close angle on that wall side. Mixwell drawing attention towards Heaven, but this is now where it gets problematic. Mixwell's gone down, so Kellogg's is all alone.
Tenz is going to find it as soon as the smokes drop. Nuki now makes his way up towards Heaven. Sentinels still will pause for a moment, just in case G2 consider trying anything to stop that spike going down. A 4v3 here for Sentinels in the post plant. See if G2 can fight back in.
As the pop flash is the push, and Tenz is just something else. The man is just built different. Look at him! Gets him to 12.
Full sight here. Look at this coming through from Tenz and Sick.
There's no way to stop him now. Tenz is right on the side. He's going to take down Avova and look for the follow-up, but no one dares walk towards him at this point. He is just truly intimidating here. Now the spike can be ferried across.
G2 actually get ahead of the curve a little bit. A big flash comes through, but Mixwell unable to find anything. Coldamenta will find Zoms. Seeker's invested. Nuki and Sick will find kills respectively. Kellogg's again responds. G2 actually a 3v2.
Yeah, but if Sick and Tenz are alive, I'm still not writing off Kellogg's with a banger towards Tenz. Now Sick, what you got for us? One flash, he swings it early. Kellogg still holds. G2 gonna make it to 4.
Again, look at this crossfire though. Mixwell's giving it up, but they are anticipating that exact threat. Nuki will find 2 more, his 3rd on the round. Zoms will respond, but a 4v2 for G2. Okay, make that a 2v2.
Okay, this is not how it happened, surely. From a 4v2 to a 2v2. And the last of Shaz and Zoms this time.
You want to
Looking like A's the area they're going to be heading towards. Spike in the hands of Shaz. Heading on over. Coldamenta and Avova on the other side.
Avova might have even been heard there.
Oh, look at this. Just a slice, just a portion. Flash comes in. And actually they're pushing it. Coldamenta good for 1.
Player standing.
Now does Avova get... Yeah, Shaz knows exactly... Okay.
The read from both of them there.
That's at least 1. That's Sick now noted. You can see the creep up on long as well. Kellogg's better be locked and loaded. Coldamenta good for 1. Splits out another. Flash comes in. Smoke goes down. Zomzo, great work towards Coldamenta. That's now a problem for Kellogg's.
The neural theft will be popped to the information reveal, but Sentinels look to force their way through.
Timing.
1 for 1, actually. Nuki will find another one in response to the Hunter's Fury popped. Zoms now get through. The lockdown will be removed. The back of that. And look at that. Nuki and Mixwell combine. G2 post another. Kellogg's now posted, but the run it back.
This is...
See what he can get done.
Yeah, lovely utility work so far. Could at least hinder some of that approach through Garage. Forces him to look towards that B site. That's a problem. Coldamenta, Nuki, it's all falling to pieces. Sentinels tearing away that just a dash of hope that they had, and now it's down to Avova on Kellogg's. They know Avova's back here. He's been here every round. He's now surrounded. 1, 2, 3. It's just gonna be sick to shut him down as Kellogg's prevented the impossible before. This time, Sick. I couldn't imagine a better player to close it down, and in flawless fashion.
Again, eventually, they're able to break through and find that final round necessary, but G2 showing resilience. Again, we talk about the pedigree of this name, this brand, and